Welcome back, everybody, to Not Safe for Work Nerd. I am the LA Nerd, Joel Reeves, and we've got some fucked up news today. I was going to do a review of Good Boys. Not really nerdy, but I figured it sat in the Not Safe for Work category. But instead, I've got something crazier. The news just broke today that Sony and Marvel could not reach a deal to continue Spider-Man to be produced by Marvel and Kevin Feige. It said that Disney asked for 50-50 co-financing deal. Sony said, no, let's stick with what we have, which is a 5% of first gross money deal. And Disney said no to that. And I don't know why you wouldn't try to fucking renegotiate something like that, especially after Spider-Man Far From Home made over $1 billion. First of all, I don't know why Sony would let this slip through their fingers. Sure, okay, I get it. Venom made some money, but that was mostly the Chinese market. Like, Venom wasn't a good film. Disney made Spider-Man what it is today. Like, look at your fucking Spider-Man movies. They're no candle to Tom Holland and what Kevin Feige and Disney has done. Jesus Christ. Look, Tom Rothman over at Sony just really knows how to fuck up something good, huh? Look, they tapped Andy Serkis for Venom 2. That's cool. That's fine. But do you think that anybody's going to go see the fucking Morbius movie or the fucking Craven Solo movie? No, of course not. I mean, they will, but they're not going to be good. We're not going to be happy about it. Look, since the beginning, Kevin Feige at Marvel, all of those movies have been number one openers, and they've grossed $26.8 billion. Sony, get your shit together. I don't understand who over at Sony was like, Kevin Feige. We could do this on our own. No, you can't. So this just leaves the question of what's going to happen. Tom Holland was contracted for 3 Spider-Man films, but does that include Disney deals? Like, do they have to at least let one more happen? Because the way this is sounding is that they're not going to do any more with Disney, which means this third Spider-Man film is just going to be as bad as Spider-Man 3. I don't understand why they were like, you know what? 2 really good Spider-Man movies. Let's kick the whole reason we're doing good to the curb and make a really bad third one like we've done in the past. It's like Fox thinking that Dark Phoenix round 2 was a good idea. It wasn't. This is a developing story, so we don't know much. But I really think that a third Spider-Man solo film, after what we learned at the end of Spider-Man Far From Home, go check out my review on that video on this same channel. The whole reveal that he was Peter Parker to the world. That is an amazing step forward for the character of Spider-Man within the MCU specifically. He was the only one that had like a secret identity. This kind of brought him into the modern day Iron Man kind of setting. There was a rumor a couple weeks ago that they were going to bring She-Hulk into the MCU to be Peter Parker's lawyer in this whole upcoming trial or whatever they were going to have. This was all theory, but it was a good fucking theory. I thought Sony had turned over a new leaf with this original deal with Disney. And, okay, again, I said Venom wasn't the best, but it looked like they were taking steps in the right direction. Tom Rothman's got fucking Alzheimer's, apparently, because he's forgotten everything that Disney's done for them over the past few years. And, again, developing story, so we're going to learn more about it. Hopefully this isn't the last thing we hear. If this was the last thing we heard, and then Sony just goes off and makes their own solo third Spider-Man movie, I won't watch it. I will not watch a solo Sony Spider-Man film. I won't do it. I'd rather fucking watch Aquaman on HBO. Still haven't seen that. Don't want to, but I will if I have to. I'm hoping that there's just some form of leeway. Look, I know Sony's trying to play hardball. They're both trying to play hardball. On one hand, Sony, you're not going to make the same money that Disney has with this character. But on the other hand, how do you just write Spider-Man out of the MCU? You've been teeing up for him to take over, presumably the Avengers, maybe Young Avengers, we don't know. But you've been setting him up with the absence of Iron Man to be that forerunner of the MCU. How do you just write him out? You can't kill him. You can't just not have him there. That's fucking stupid. Maybe this is why the multiverse is happening. They fucking go to a new universe where Spider-Man never existed in the first place. Wouldn't that be fucking stupid? This is really depressing after all the amazing Phase 4 news we got, that this is what we have to learn less than a month later? Fuck you, Sony. Fuck you, Tom Rothman. Don't do this to us. Don't do this to us. Listen, I'm trying to make this video short. If you want to hear a in-depth rant about it, Taylor Salen and I will be going on Pop, the Pop Culture Podcast, tomorrow to talk about this, probably for an hour. I didn't want to make an hour-long YouTube video, so go listen to that tomorrow. Hopefully you feel the same as I do. Follow me on social media. I'm the LA Nerd, Instagram and Twitter. Please like and subscribe this video and this channel. It really helps me out a lot. Even if I just get a couple new subscribers a video, that would be phenomenal. I'm sorry you have to go through this with me. Stay nerdy.